Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm currently editing this video that I'm going to be posting, and I want to let you guys know that there is some misinformation in this video. And when I say misinformation, it's because we have changed our plans. So this video is going to show us prepping for a slab foundation, and originally we were going to do a pier and beam foundation, and then talking to some people, doing some research, we decided to switch to a slab foundation. We did a bunch of research looking at what we can do, what we can handle, what supplies are required, our soil type, the location of our house, and we started to prep the land for a slab foundation. Well, as we got further into this, and as we started pricing the available supplies, what's required, the skills required, the tools, renting what we need to rent, we don't have a good driveway in which a concrete truck could drive onto, so that was out. And then, you know, it would take like 800 bags of Quikrete or concrete to do ourselves. 800, that's insane. While we're going through the process of planning this and doing this, we realized that it is beyond our capabilities. Financially, skill-wise, we're unable to do this slab. So we're back to a pier and beam. So I contemplated not even posting this video, but I decided to go ahead and post it, for one, to show that people, everyday people, change their mind based on new information. You can prep something and prepare for it, and then it doesn't go as you planned. And so that's one thing that we're demonstrating here, is that you have to be adaptable. You know, building a home, establishing your homestead is a dynamic situation, and because of that, you have to be willing to accept the changes. So yeah, we spent money planning and prepping for this slab foundation. Hopefully, you know, the majority of that money won't be wasted, because we'll be able to use the supplies that we purchased for other things. And but now we're switching back to a pier and beam, and we're going to start working on that foundation. Hopefully within a month we'll have that in. So I'm going to go ahead and post this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you do, please like the video, subscribe to the channel so that you can follow along as we build our future house. And when I say we build, and this is something that comes up when I tell people we're building a house, they're like, oh, who's your builder? No, we're the builder. We're the ones constructing the house. And so you'll be able to follow along and how we do it. And I'm sure there's going to be lots of mistakes and lots of change of plans in the future. But I thank you all who have subscribed and who have stuck with us through our path. Today we're going to talk about our foundation. We're starting our foundation. In fact, we've already started digging it. However, today I'm going to square it up a bit, and we're going to talk about how we're going to build it and what's going to be involved in that. So the first thing I'm going to do is cut a couple of stakes that I can use to build a crossboard so that we can make sure it's square. The method I'm going to be using to make sure that the foundation is square is called the 3-4-5 method. And if you're familiar with the Pythagorean theorem, that's essentially what it is. A squared times b squared equals c squared. And so we have A, B, and C, and that gives us a 90-degree angle. Show you what we have so far. We've cleared out a lot of the grass. You can still see there's some grass in here that we have to dig out, but we're digging down. The ground does slope a little bit, not much, and so we're gonna have to dig down this closer side to make it level. It's just a lot of work, but I wanted to go ahead and square up our digging area so we make sure that we're digging what we need to be digging. Slab is going to be 25 feet wide, so I'm going to measure 25 feet down. I don't know if you can see it, but I've run a line going this direction and a line going that direction. So my next task is I'm going to measure 3 feet down one line, 4 feet down the other line, and then the distance across should be 5 feet. That's your hypotenuse, and that should be a 90-degree angle. So here it goes. Okay, finally got it squared up. Now we have a good idea of where to dig accurately for our slab. And I'll show you why this was necessary. We started digging, and you can see that this is the actual boundary of our slab, but that's where we were digging. And then the same goes for over here. You can see how off we were digging. And I wanted to get a squared measurement, and see over here, we didn't even get this part right here. So I wanted to get a squared measurement to make sure that we're digging where the slab is going to be, and that we're digging enough of where the slab is going to be. It took a little while to do it. I ended up switching from 3-4-5 to 6-8-10. That seemed to be better for a bigger slab. And then I went ahead and measured the hypotenuse, which is the diagonal across for both sides, and that was the same. So we have a very square outline of our slab that we're going to be digging. So after hauling a couple loads of sand, heavy sand, with the wheelbarrow, I went and got a cart to attach to the lawnmower, and it has made it so much better. Super exciting to watch two women dig in the sand. Let's take a little break and look at the garden. So it's been really hot down here, like hundreds of degrees. And this plant was a honeydew, and it had a honeydew growing on it, a nice big one. The birds got to it, but who's hoping that it'll grow another one. This is a pumpkin, and it's got a lot of blossoms, but no fruit on it yet. My tomatoes are on their way out. I have fertilized, I have treated, I have watered, and I think it's just too hot. I need to pick these tomatoes here before the birds get them. That's not a potato. The one next to it's a potato that is dying, fortunately. It's just not been a good garden year for me. Of course, it's the first one out here. So, oh, look at that nice little zucchini in there. And I wasn't out here in the beginning of the garden, which you really need to be to protect your most vulnerable plants. So next year will be better because I'll be out here from the beginning. So we have a couple of zucchini, but as you can see, they start to rot. Ooh, I'm gonna pick this one. Look at that beautiful zucchini. And should I pick the other one too? I think I will. There we go. Ooh, well, kind of ticked it, but I'm picking both of these because they're still looking good. Look at that, great zucchini. One onion plant back there. There's 2 arugula plants, but they're not very big. So got a nice little harvest today. Awesome. Might cook them for dinner for me and my husband. I want to thank you for watching. There'll be more videos as we continue making our slab and building our house. So stay tuned. Please like this video and subscribe to the channel. And again, thank you for watching.